real, 100% sport.
Roller derby is a very heavy-hitting sport with a lot of speed.
It provides an opportunity for people to see that women can play a full contact sport and excel. We don't have to put a W in front of it.
Top level athleticism, high level of competition, and then a physical element.
You have to love any sport where you see people trying as hard as they possibly can to win.
Roller derby is the quintessential American sport. It was created here in 1935. In the 50s, 60s, 70s, it hit its peak, and in the 80s, it died. And this is the revival of what we remember roller derby to be. Next up! Because it's based in the history of what it was, a portion of it was scripted. People frequently think of it like wrestling.
We're going to the fight out in the center of the track.
So we've been fighting that like it is a real sport.
That's part of what people remember about the roller derby they grew up with. We just got rid of all the pile drivers and the alligator pits.
They've relaunched it as a sport, so there are penalties, and I liken it to like a football or a rugby.
87, arms in a cut.
Right now we're in the doll factory. It used to be an old ice cream cone factory. It takes up an entire block. It's a pretty huge premises.
We've been here for 7 years, and we're very, very fortunate to be in this facility. We have a flat track and a bang track and a party room.
A doll repair area where they do acupuncture and physiotherapy. A glam room where they do your makeup. A cafeteria for the refs. You know, it's a home.
When we moved in here, oh my God, it did not look like this. You know, because the volunteers come and they paint and they fly sound and they put up lights. That's the miracle of what a community can do.
Nobody's getting paid for their time, and everybody's looking to pitch in and make sure that we've got a great game and a great system here.
The doll factory is Derby Xanadu.
We here for the LA Derby Dolls, we're a bank track team. In the state of California, there's 3 leagues. There's Orange County, San Diego Derby Dolls, and then there's the LA Derby Dolls.
We have 4 teams in our league: the Sirens, the Varsity Brawlers, the Fight Crew, and Tough Cookies. Each team is kind of based on a theme. The Sirens is a play on cops, so we're the cop theme team.
1, 2, 3, Sirens! Woo-hoo!
The people it attracted were these alpha females who really wanted to take life by the horns and just run with it.
The very first time I came to the track to watch the LA Derby Dolls was 2 years before I actually started classes here. And I didn't know what to expect. And I was really surprised how big of a production it is. It's pretty amazing. We get anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 people on any given night.
I'm originally from Sydney, and a friend of mine invited me to a game. I saw all these women on skates playing a full contact sport, like just amazing. Like, I got to be a part of this. I grew up skating. I started skating when I was 3 and started figure skating, did speed skating, hockey. And I'm like, there's only one thing to add to my list, and it's roller derby. Anything with skates on, I'm in love with, and derby's just a huge hook. It's a drug. It's addicting.
The learning curve is very steep in roller derby, especially if you're not one of the lucky ones that comes in with a skating background.
Being an athlete in general is very helpful. Balance, having a great strong core. Obviously, you're on wheels and you're on a banked track, so you can't really have fear.
Today we have scrimmage and a practice. So we scrimmage and then we have a private, which is where we get together and work on our team skills and strategies.
Majority has to take the high, open up that hole, and then or take the inside.
Today we're preparing for our game. Basically, we come up with some team goals in the beginning of the season, and we try to pick 3 technical, goals that we want to achieve as a team. And we focus on drills being very specific to that goal.
Nice talking, Perk. Slower, slower, slower. Nice.
A jam is 60 seconds of action. It is a race between the two jammers to score the most points.
The jammer is the person who has the star on their helmet. They're the ones that score the points. So every blocker that they pass, they get a point.
A blocker, they're playing offense and defense. So they have to make room for their jammer while stopping the other jammer.
You have to help your one sole blocker that's holding your jammer by herself for at least half the track.
A wall is a group of skaters playing defensively. They're looking to line up and use their bodies to block opposing skaters, blockers or jammers, either way. They're looking to hold back, legally if possible, but hold back the opposing skater at all costs.
There are about 19 people who officiate a match. 2 jam refs, your 2 pack refs, got a head ref. They take it very seriously. They train very hard. We are very, very fortunate to have them.
Enforcers are the name of our ref crew here in Los Angeles.
Take your helmet, your elbow pads, wrist guards.
There are rules of engagement not dissimilar to, I would say, hockey is probably the closest full contact sport. You can hip check, you can shoulder check, no forearms, no hands, no elbows, nothing below the knees. Just about everything else is fair game. Knowing how hard they work, I think my favorite thing is really giving it my all and showing them how much we care about it and that we care about it as much as they do.
The Sirens are going to be taking on the Varsity Brawlers.
We have a love-hate relationship with each other. If we're not playing each other, we're cheering for each other, but when we play each other, it's kind of nasty. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and then I work at a little cafe when my daughter's in school.
Every single one of us has a real life, a day job, a family. To me, that's amazing. That's inspiring.
I'm a graphic designer. I work in web design for a fashion company. This is a sport. Depending on what level you're at, you take it as a job, and it's very serious. And it's always fun and exciting to see or hear what people do. We have nurses, we have doctors, we have police officers, we have lawyers.
When I'm not here at the track playing roller derby, I'm a public defender. And trial is a lot like going to battle. You go to battle head up with the DA. You're often arguing with the judge. I see roller derby in a lot of ways as my outlet when I feel frustration.
I don't think about anything else when I play roller derby. But mentally, it just turns my mind off completely with all my little annoyances in life and stresses in life, and that's the best part.
I can come to the track and see my girls, and I have an outlet, I can skate it out.
When we started in 2003, we put an ad on Craigslist, and within a few months, we had 40 consistent women coming to practice. Now we have about 150 adult skaters and about 150 youth skaters, ages 7 to 17. And then the Derby Dolls Army, and then our 35-person ref crew, and the thousands of fans we have.
A good name it just happens. You can't make a good name just out of the air. It'll click one day and it just stays.
Follow.
My skate name is Minnie, number 32, and I'm Siren's coach/manager.
My name is Sarah Kane. My derby name is Sonic the Sledgehog, and primarily I'm a blocker. My name is Shiloh Castro, and my derby name is Regulate Her. My position is blocker.
My legal name is Grace Hua. My derby name is Elle Driver. We get to choose our derby names in the beginning, and she's my favorite villain from Kill Bill. She's Daryl Hannah's character. She wears the eye patch with the cross.
Everyone gets a roller derby name, and that's part of like the historical part that we kind of held on to from the old days. You get this space to create this whole persona, that maybe you can't do in your other life.
The Sirens are going to be taking on the Varsity Brawlers. It's our second home season game.
We're going to win our game tonight, and we're going to feel really good about it.
I think the strengths this year are the fact that we have a lot of new skaters, so they're easier to mold and train to how the Sirens function as a team.
Okay.
Veteran skaters can actually hold that role of mentoring.
Skate, skate, skate. Keep skating.
We're quietly confident for a good result. There's a few people that we know to look out for. I have every confidence that we've got this one.
1, 2, 3. This is my first game with the Sirens as their new rookie, and we're playing against the Varsity Brawlers. I am definitely nervous because even though you practice forever, you never quite know what's going to happen. So I don't want to let my hesitation and my fear get the best of me.
She is, very new to the team, but she's come up very quickly. She's going to become a strong jammer.
We're really excited for her, and we're going to make her shine like a star.
My personal goal for the game is to be fearless.
When you come to one of our games, when you walk through the doors, you're wowed.
Welcome to the Doll Factory, everybody. My name is Dump Truck, and I hope you're ready because roller derby's happening here, and it's happening in just a few moments.
Should be a really good, tight, close game. We have a love-hate relationship with each other. If we're not playing each other, we're cheering for each other, but when we play each other, it's kind of nasty.
General's our captain, and she is one of my inspirations. She's kind of a mentor to me, and she's basically taught me how to be incredibly feisty and amazing as a small player in roller derby. She never gives up, is relentless, and that's what I admire about the General.
As soon as our warm-up's over, it's business from there. It's all about teamwork. Nobody's a hot shot. Everything we do is together as a team.
It's gonna be a scrappy game.
We knew they were going to come out really hard, and they did. Just kind of like, okay, let them play their game, we're going to play ours.
During our first quarter, we came out and our whole game plan was just to keep on our game, and whatever happens, however VB is playing, we're just going to stick to our guns, and we did, and it just kept working.
We never stopped skating as if we were ahead. We kept skating as if the score was tied.
That was awesome. Give me a high five.
Today is the tournament to decide who goes on to the championship bout on December 6th.
Win this one, we got a chance. Lose this one, we're done for the season. So, must win now. Must win now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Doll Factory. My name is Dump Truck, and I hope you're ready for one hell of a day of roller derby action. Today is the tournament to decide who goes on to the championship bout on December 6th here at the Doll Factory.
We play half-length games in a double elimination structure, thereby giving everyone a shot to get a ticket to champs. At stake tonight is watching championships from the bleachers or being on the infield competing for that big shiny trophy that everybody wants their name on.
We're going to play Flight Crew the first game. If we win, we go on to the Cookies, who we lost in the first season. Kind of be a rematch that I'm looking forward to.
We're just really excited to play and really interested to see what the turnout's going to be.
It's an important game for us.
They've looked really good at practice. They have 3 new rookies coming up. New blood on a team can be really good.
lineups were fair. Everyone played a certain amount. No one got pulled extra, and it just worked for us.
That's going to be the end of Game 2 today. What an amazing fight it was. Sirens 82 and the Fight Crew with 47.
Keep it slow, stay next to your buddy, keep our walls together, and then just remember that offensive strike. 1, 2, 3, Sirens!
This is one of the games you've all been waiting for. Tough Cookies taking out the Varsity Brawlers to be in the winner's circle. The Sirens taking out the Fight Crew to do the same. Now, for the first time today, we've got straight up winner versus winner.
Plan is to win this and go home so that way we can be here in 2 weeks for our championship.
When we play them, it's head-to-head the whole time. It's like point for point, tit for tat. And this game, it just, you win some, you lose some.
Started off rocky. We just couldn't catch up.
Obviously, we're hoping for a different outcome, but you know what? This means one more game, and then we can relax.
And we'll see the Tough Cookies again, maybe in champs.
Win this one, we got a chance. Lose this one, we're done for the season. So, must win now. Must win now.
Both of us have lost one, so it's double elimination. So right now, this game right here will determine who goes to champs and plays against the Tough Cookies. We just play our game. Don't even worry about what happened in the last game. That game didn't exist. It's all about this game.
Varsity Brawlers is an underestimated team. You can tell they've been putting in extra effort. We are going in there ready to fight, ready to not give up and ready to work for it.
Morningwood looks to the inside, finds room. Oh, ends up getting taken out to the infield.
Minnie, she's been doing a really good job executing. She's going to keep us in line tonight.
Run! Run!
There it is, the General. She always stays focused, poised, and ready to take advantage of the situation. She found the inside line open, she exploited it, and now the Sirens are going to be moving on to the championship game on December 6th, here in the house where roller derbies play.
When you skate that closely together and you're all committed to, you're all focused on this one goal and you see the results. I'm growing with these women and yeah, they are like my best friends. They're my sisters.
None of us get paid for what we do. We do it to be together. That's what I love about roller derby.
It's like a sorority. I mean, you can have a really bad day, you can have something going on in your personal life, and you can just come here and vent. And these girls, they're my friends. The camaraderie is huge. The community is amazing, and everyone has your back.
I'll never be able to retire. I'll be a coach or I'll do something the rest of my life doing it.
We are roller derby and freaking badass.